Hello, hello, and welcome back. It has been a long time since I've posted a video on this channel, but Wilds of Eldraine has got me back into standard. I've got this sweet little Sultai mid-range list that I kind of put together. I kind of found a nice jiving Golgari list and tweaked it to be my own, and I am having so much fun with it. I wanted to share it with you guys. We'll do a full breakdown at the end, but the gist of it is we stabilize early. We can go over the top of aggro decks by stabilizing early with all of our removal, and we can go right underneath control by just playing out Dread Knights and Goose Mothers for two and just beating them down like it was an aggro deck itself. It jives, it's fun. We have a lot of man lands as alternate win conditions, which come up so often. Four Restless Cottage, four Vinestalk, two Mishra Foundry all work amazing with the Blossoming Turtle. You guys will see. This is a cool deck. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, all right. Show me a nice hand here. I think this is actually great. I love Restless Cottages. It's a great find turn one play. Great and find. We got a Lily on three or a Dread Knight on two, depending on what we see here. Duress. Okay. I assume he takes Liliana. But if he takes Virtual Persistence, maybe he's aggro, running one Duress or something. So, based on that, he's on some sort of control game plan. So we just run out the Dread Knight and try to beat down. Try to get a clock going here. Probably just run out the other Dread Knight next turn too. Orzhov control, you say? Back down? No. I think I do run it out. Like, if he depopulates on four, it's fine. We get to end the turn drawing two cards, losing two life, and getting the Dread Knights back. It's a good play. We got the perfect answer for it though. And we have so many man lands here that even with the depopulate, we could maybe consider just keep beating down. And there is no depopulate. Okay. Well, sometimes the deck just wants us to win. Fine draw with the shielded. Alright. Does opponent attack here? I think he has to, right? Because Archfiend of the Dross is going to kill him if he doesn't. Got all the shielders out of our deck. That's okay. We don't need that card to win. Depending on our draw, might be just animating a Restless Cottage here and attacking. I think we can, right? Because he's not going to kill us next turn. There's no way. So I think we just put big pressure on opponent here. We have Terra Sunder for the following turn to clear a blocker or anything of the like. We will get rid of that because reanimating that really cost us the game. It blocks once and then he's stabilized. That's one thing that's huge about this deck is the incidental Graveyard Exile. That's not the reason I play Restless Cottage, but it comes up. Like, getting rid of this Flesh Forger could be huge. Getting rid of mono red stuff like Squee and the like, also huge. Alright, that was a good play by opponent, but he exiled two cards from his hand to do it. So now we really need to draw nothing. No, we got it. We just tear asunder his Archfiend. And then we have a cut down for the Mishra's Foundry. A little bit scary here. I mean, I am on 3, potentially 2 because of the Foundry. Just needs to find a way to deal 1 to me. Alright. So what happens here? I reanimate this. Attack. He blocks the biggest one. Goes to 7 and takes 6. Perfect. So I think opponent's on 1 here, and we're still holding up the cut down. Trying to think of how to lose this game here. If he has another Mishra's Foundry in hand, he plays it. Oh, what's going on? Wait, it was lethal? Oh, he blocked the wrong one. I don't know why this server has been so bad today, but I mean, despite the waiting for server error, we did get to see exactly what happened. Don't get to see the battlefield, but that's okay. It was a good game. Nice. Opponent turn 1 duress was a bit scary there, but we managed to pull it off. Flesh Forger, pretty good card in this matchup. What I was gonna say is, if opponent had another Mishra's Foundry in hand and he plays it, then attacks me with the Foundry, I can't cut it down because in response he activates the other Foundry's ability, makes it get +2/+2, then cut down fizzles because its toughness and power is more than 5. So I'd have to take the 2. Then I go to 1, and then he casts something like Graveyard Trespasser that pings for 1 or anything else that pings for 1, and I'm just dead because I couldn't cut down. But that was pretty slim odds of that happening, and we managed to dodge that line. GG. Alright, let's see some good stuff here. Reactive early. We have a Lord Skitter on 3. I think it's okay. We'll keep this one. No blue mana, but there is not much blue in this deck, so that's alright. Let's see what we're on here. Okay, could be mono black. Hold up Gopher Throat, but probably going to cut down if he plays a viable target. What's it going to be? Well, playing Lord Skitter into removal is pretty bad, so I'm pretty happy to just run out the Trespasser with no graveyard target. If he plays the ward cost, then 2 for 1. Ah, damn. Still think I'd rather have it go like that. Play the Turtis. Oh, no land. That's rough. Milling 3 and missing is not too common. Definitely getting rid of that. And I think we just resolve a Skitter here. I think I will get rid of that. Sometimes I don't exile their creatures for reanimation purposes or the Graveyard Trespasser triggers. That's good. The cut down in our hand is finally going to find a good use. And I think we got him here. Should I even ignore the Sorin? I could animate the Vinestock to a 5/5, so that's actually going to be a 6/6 because of the Turvis. 6, It'll turn the rat into a 3. That's 9. 9 and 6, 15. Put him to 2? Honestly, dude. This activated ability costs 1 less because of the Taurus, which is huge. I think I do just put him to 2 here. It is a bit risky to leave the Sorin alone. That's fine. Good cut down. Let's save him 3. Taking 3 damage less does matter for opponent. Would have been on 2, yeah. Alright. We have so many man lands that even a board wipe is not too scary here. And this is the beauty of this mid-range deck. It went from a slow start to so much pressure by animating these man lands at a reduced cost. And this interaction is like one of my favorites. Restless Vinestalk attacks, turns a rat into a... What did he do? Did he select the wrong mode? Should have made me sack one of the things and put 2 counters on that. Look at this, man. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. The activated ability of both these lands costing 1 less, allowing me to turn on both of them. So huge here. So huge. Now, even with gaining 4, I think he's still dead. Math is for blockers. I'm not counting anything. Yeah, he's way dead. GG. Just ran opponent over with man lands. Love that. That's my favorite type of win with this deck. Keep the streak. Go, go, go. Again, no blue, and we do have a Goose Mother this time, so it matters a bit more. And we're really not proactive here. Just reactive. So if we're against control, we could just get wrecked. So I'm gonna mull it. This hand is even worse. No blue is okay, because there's not too much blue, but no green is awful for us, especially with a double green card in hand. Mull again. This one's looking nice. We will have to get rid of... Yeah, I definitely want to keep the Glissa for a turn 3 play. Brutal. Honestly. Virtue and Gulp Throat. Leaves us in a deadly situation if we're up against aggro. Could be hard to stabilize. But maybe I'm supposed to put back Shielded there and keep the Virtue. Tempting to play the Llanowar Waste and just resolve something on turn 2 here. Probably better to make sure I resolve the Glissa. Nah, I'm gonna greed. I'm gonna greed here. Oh, we would have drawn an untapped source to Glissa on turn 3. Damn. Regret. I very much regret. We at least have a Lily or a Glissa next turn. I'm pretty okay with seeing opponent remove that. It's a removal spell. That won't be killing Shielded or Glissa. Trespasser. Yawgmoth. Lily. That is maybe not the worst thing for us, honestly. We gotta dodge 1 removal spell here, and we're in good shape. Otherwise, we'll probably just Dead. Dead to removal spell, Lily -2. Next turn we play a creature, Lily -2. We don't play it, Lily +1. We're damned if you do, damned if you don't. He has a removal spell where... Yeah, he has it. Alright, well, probably a good game here. We'll see if we can't draw our way out of this somehow. Terror Sunder does just kill the Liliana. Maybe he's got 3 lands in hand. Don't bet on it. Underdog, okay. Damn. Do I greed again? Like if I just play one of them, and then he -2s, we're dead. So I think I try to draw a land here and resolve both and have nothing in hand. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what we had to do. He still -2s it. But we're on our way. I'd be surprised if the opponent doesn't just -2 the Liliana here. I've got no cards in hand, so plussing it is not ideal for him. Alright. That's good for us. Probably just gonna animate the manland and beat down the Liliana next turn. Opponent might not see that play. I can't imagine he has very many decisions to make here. Either he knows about the manland and he doesn't attack, or he just attacks. I guess he's considering plussing the Lily and losing the card in hand. Misclicks. Get in there. Let's get rid of... Suppose it doesn't matter. Maybe it was another Liliana that he had in hand. Not feeling too bad about this one. Trespasser's good. I think I want a Virtue of Persistence here. Damn, having to mull twice was brutal for us. Gonna need something to do. At least the Dread Knight trades with whatever he's got. We got mana to just eat the food. Eating food is a relevant thing in this deck sometimes. Makes it hard for these guys to aggro us out. Hydration check, everybody. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Water is good for you, man. Keeps you going. Oh, I'm playing really slow for my liking here. Maybe he's on mobile with a 10-year-old phone. Damn. So does he get to exile this from our graveyard now? I think he does. Hey, he could totally eat the Dread Knight. Well done. Good line. Even with a dead draw there, we're not out of it. We have man lands to animate. We can make a 5/5 Restless Vinestalk, which is a great blocker for the graveyard button. Brother. Brother, your go. removal, 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 removal. Indicates he probably has another one in hand. Removal. Why not? Good game, man. Opponent slow rolled us for whatever reason. Could have been a 5-minute game. It was 8. But hey, GG, man. You can't win them all. Having them all to 5 sometimes. It's kind of brutal. Alright, redemption. Can't lose 2 in a row. This is pretty nice. Do prefer having proactive things to do by turn 2, but that's a great deck to be playing against with this hand. Finally, we get to beat down on mono reds. Lovely little interaction there by -3ing it. 0 when it dies. I did the Liliana over the Trespasser. Even more so now. Yeah, next turn we could go Trespasser, hold up, cut down, gain a life, opponent scoops. This is the matchup that we want. We want to be playing as mono red. Opponent on plat 1 here. So his deck is doing the right things. But we're going to take him out. We have too much life gain. Exactly where we want to be. Love this matchup. Even Soldiers is a fine matchup for our deck. Though Soldiers with the nut, pretty unbeatable when they're on the play. We'll hold up the cut down, see if there's not something else to hit with it. Awesome. No point playing out like the Sunslayer here. If you play Glissa and he just lightning strikes it, give him a free attack. Rather hold up removal. Yeah, he had the lightning strike. Pay the premium here. That way, if we draw an untapped source, we can play Glissa and hold up, go for throat. Creature. Oh well. Only one creature. Just run out the Dread Knight, hold up, go for throat. Opponent's on 1 card in hand. Fair time to pressure him down for the W. Don't think he'll be able to burn us out. You never know. Take the 1. The reason I took the 1 there is he could have had another Monstrous Rage or Blazing Crescendo. After having seen 2 cards like that, I'd rather just wait, potentially see him play it out and do it in response. Because otherwise I take 1 damage. I'm not too upset about taking 1. Okay, Ward, discard a card. Okay. It is not lethal. So, game, bro. Opponent slow rolling. He's dead. You're dead, brother. GG. We got him. Hopefully, another couple matchups with mono red or some soldiers get to show off the early stabilization of this deck. All right, what are we cooking up here? Not a keeper. This is better. 3 lands. We got some good stuff going on. Need a second black source. Is this crazy? Putting a Shieldred back? Kind of feels crazy. I'm gonna do it. Alright. Sad to not have Shieldred, but at least we drew a nice Gulp of Throat there. Take out a Feldon or something, some sort of 3/3 haste. That'll be good. Moving the camera around like crazy. Okay, black source. Damn. Oh, play a tap land and we'll hold up the cut down. Almost want to have this Presage for the Mechanized Warfare. Mono red burn, that could save us a lot of damage. But I want to stay on curve here. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Nice, we hit a Restless Cottage, that's great. Okay, we're down to 12, but the Virtue Persistence will help us stable. Help keep us stable. Yes, sir. Get rid of that Phoenix chick. Not too bad. If I draw a card off the Dread Knight, probably better. Okay. I know this is crazy. What if we animated the Vine Stalk for 5 and attacked with everything? It's 5 and 6. It's 11 damage. Opponent goes to 9. It's too crazy. I don't like that. Let's just chill out. Nine damage could have been a good play there, but leaving ourselves too open against mono red is probably not the play. We draw an untapped land. We can attack with Restless Cottage and have the mana to eat the food this turn. I would like that. I'm fine with Chuck blocking there. Goose Mother? Alright. Lose a life. I'll Goose Mother for 2. It's a 4/4. Okay. Does he have something for the Goose Mother? Nice. GG. So I cut a few games from the video here. Couple wins, couple losses. The wins just weren't so great. They were against janky decks that took long, grindy matches. I just played against Jund mid-range, and while it was a fun game, it was like 15 minutes of grindy magic and long waits. Opponent making big decisions, taking a while. I will keep this. I really love Lord Skitter. A little awkward with the no untapped mana on 2, but it'd be okay. Especially if there's a cut down target. Nice. See if that changes anything. I'll use the more expensive one so that I could double spell, cut down, and Lord Skitter in a later turn. Assuming he removes this one, which usually happens. See how much work this 1/1 rat does. Damn it. Would have been a nice turn to have cut down up. Wicked Roller Treasure. Okay. Okay, that's great. So I could only have one spell in hand. So I could block the Swift Spear with the Skitter, and then in response to his prowess trigger, cut down. Excellent. Got him. Hopefully it's enough. He's out of gas here, but he did get to scry one to the bottom. I feel I've got to put pressure on opponent here, so... Go with the untapped land and get in. Opponent's on 14. We're happy to trade the Dread Knight, and he bricks on a land. Lucky us. Animate the cottage and smash? Ooh, no, that changes everything. Love to gain 1 life anytime I can. Not even gonna do that. I don't think we need to draw a card. GG. What are we at now? Oh my god, 1 win from Diamond. Alright. I was gonna say last one, but no, we gotta do 1 more now. This is it. Win or lose, last game. What do we got here? Beautiful hand. Could use some blue, but we're happy with it. Pair it with the cottage, and turn 2, probably just run out the knight. And we drew our blue we wanted. I do struggle with this deck against the 5-color decks and the 4-color decks. We'll see if we'll be able to pressure them quickly enough here. Probably have some leyline bindings to deal with next turn. We'll try to get him to leyline binding the Dread Knight right now. And then resolve Shielded, and hopefully he won't have another one. Maybe. Yep, that's what we want. You do that. And then I do this. Ah, he has another one. Well, not another one of these, but another answer. He's got all 5 of his colors. Pretty good. Now, do I play around the Sunfall? He does have double white. So I think I have to play around Sunfall. I would like to run Goose Mother out for exits for 3 here. But then if he just Sunfalls, then we're having a bad time. At least that's where we really pressure opponent. Ah, the combo. Here it comes. This is a hard one to beat, man. Did he hit the thing? Yeah. Yeah, he always hits it, right? It's a guarantee hit. And he hit the other thing. Oh, man. This is hard. Gonna blow up our restless cottage, too. Oh, no. He didn't go for it. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm shook. Alrighty. Maybe I just exile this from his graveyard right now. I lose my Corinne, but no big deal, right? That's part of his combo. Brutal. Opponent's up to 14. Flesh Gorger dodging us perfectly, too. Up to 21. Ay, 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 ay. What can you do, opponent? Nice meta deck, bro. This combo is obnoxious as heck. Lost to it so much. Yep. Yep. There goes the cottage. Good game, man. You can't win them all. I'm gonna greed and try to win 2 in a row here for the diamond. GG. All right, please, no more combo mid range. Those decks are incredibly hard for us to beat. This one's pretty good. That just smells control. Don't think many soldier decks run these tap lands. Haven't had a blossoming turtle in a few games. Definitely a counter spell here. What would we rather have countered, Lily or Glissa? I think against this deck, Liliana is better to have resolve. So we'll run this out first. The problem with Liliana against control is that ossification hits it, which is so frustrating. I don't even know if I want to run the Liliana out into another counterspell. But if I don't, he just memory deluges, so don't want that either. And I'm too afraid to play out the man land. If I activate the man land and he just Wandering Emperors, I'm going to be so sad. So we'll attack Enuma on opponent's turn to get back Liliana. Since we can't cast it right now anyways. Running out Lord Skitter there also seems bad, because it just dies to Sunfall. I guess everything just dies to Sunfall. At least opponent's playing fast. I mean, I really do hate these control matchups. They're long and uneventful, and the play pattern is always the same. I try to play around board wipes, and he tries to counter my stuff. Maybe I take Shieldred? No, it's honestly Liliana needs to come in.
But I don't want to get it countered. I'm gonna let him take out the rest of this cottage. Oh, right. Field of Ruin. Ah, what a misplay. Damn it. Oh, we tried. Alright, exile target non-creature card. Get rid of this Memory Deluge. Put a counter on this spirit. I mean, opponent's got a board wipe now, right? Nice. Good draw. Nice. Russ's Cottage or the Foundry. Maybe I should actually get some blue. I think the man lands are more valuable than the blue here. Resolving a Virtue Persistence could be the game as well for us. Maybe that's our win condition here, is put him to just enough pressure to have no choice to board wipe, and then resolve a Virtue. Yeah, you see, that's what he's thinking. He's like, if I let it resolve and I board wipe next turn, that seems pretty good for me. Nice. Tortoise getting another attack off is great for us. Probably reanimating the Foundry, but could go for some blue mana for the Goose. Would be nice to get a Vine Stalk off this trigger. Nice, we hit one on the last card. And I really want him to board wipe, so I'm going to go with running out the Dread Knight to try to bait him into it. Come on, tap out, brother. Tap out, please. Let it be the Sunfall, so he's got no mana open afterwards. Farewell. Oh, the graveyards are gone. No. That's brutal. Brutal, brutal. Alright, we got two threats. He's in the same position now. He's got a board wipe. Maybe it'll be depopulate this time. Fills our graveyard with two good creatures. Draws us a card because Goose Mother is multicolor. At least opponent's playing fast. They're in controlled decks, man. Stylex. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Choose all other permanents. Or, sorry, destroy all other permanents. Okay, great. Do I have lethal here? If I Virtue Persistence his 2/2 and then animate Restless Cottage and swing in with all. It's pretty close. Wait, I think it's still lethal. I think we got him, boys. Yeah. I love to win against control. Grindy, those animated lands, man. Playing 8 animated lands, 10 animated lands is so good against control. Okay, one more game for sure. Alright, this is it. No more greedy. Win or lose, last game. Hopefully we dodge those mid-range combo decks. Don't think I'm gonna agree to keep this one. No double black, no double green, no blue. It's too risk. This is nice. No double black, but Goose Mother on 2 or 3 is always fine. I think I'll put back the Lily. Sadly. Regretfully. Damn. Wish I ran out the Death Cap Blade. Oh well. I'll just Goose Mother for 2. I'll trade with anything I could trade with. Maybe it'll be a Phoenix chick. Nah, it's a Feldon. Oh well. Virtue will kill it next turn. We got our double black for Shielder next turn. Shielder. The bane of these red decks. They did get some new tools from Wilds of Eldraine to deal with these Shielders. Dragon Engine. Love that card. Don't often see it. I am not blocking. No, he has something? What is he doing? Stop touching my stuff, bro. I guess Dragon Engine... Oh, yeah. Sad 1-minute game for the last one, but hey, I'll take it. I guess Dragon Engine goes really well with Monstrous Rage. First time grinding the ladder in a little while, but I had a good time with it. I played this deck for most of my way through. Let's do a little deck breakdown and talk about what interactions we missed. Okay, guys, let's talk about our deck a little bit here. Really happy with the way it performed today. I mean, I've been playing this deck so much, and it has performed well overall. I want to just mention quickly the 1 copy of Terror Sunder. So relevant, you know, 4 mana exile anything, but 2 mana, really good for wedding announcement or ossification. Just really, really mint card. Then Blossom Tortoise, this card on its own is one of those must-answer win conditions, because every time it attacks, almost every time it attacks, it animates a man land, which gets +1/+1. Land creatures get +1/+1. Activated abilities cost 1 less. When you have 2 of these tortoises out, this cruise for 0. It's just disgusting, you know. So that's, you know, great. That's the thing about this deck, is so many cards in it are 1-card win conditions. Lord Skitter doesn't get answered for 3 turns. There's now 5 1/1s and a 3/3 still making 1/1s. Teaching of the Corinne, we saw in that last game against Azorius Control, or one of the last games, how this card alone made him have to board wipe, because eventually there was 2 2/2s and a 1/1 with more to come every combat. So just really, really great. The Dread Knight, early stabilization or early pressure, but then also grindy late game to go over the top. Excellent. Lots of removal. 4 of these, 2 of these. Super, super good. And then the Goose Mother, my favorite, honestly. I think the Goose Mother is great in here. Early, you should not be afraid to just resolve this as a 2/2 flyer. It's fine. It trades with their 2/2, or it eats the removal spell. Not a problem. You top deck at late game, and it's a 7/7 flyer that comes in and makes 3 foods that you could either stack with its attack trigger to draw cards if it's that kind of grindy game, or go ahead and cast it for 5 and leave 2 mana open to eat a food immediately to have a 5/5 blocker and gain 3 life. So just so many ways to go around it. Liliana, another card that has to be answered, or it will just +1 until I make them sack half of their lands. That's really it. That's the whole beauty of this deck, is that we have so many cards that are 1-card win conditions that opponents would never have enough answers for our stuff. And meanwhile, with the 3 Virtues of Persistence, yet another win condition that doubles as removal, we're always or often able to stabilize. And don't even need to mention Shieldred as a 1-card win condition. We've all lost to it. We've all won with it. We know what this card does. So yeah, that's the whole deck, guys. 8 creature lands, only one basic in the deck, so sometimes when we get Field of Ruined, it does ruin us. But hey, that's the price you pay for playing 3 Blossoming Tortoises. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had to record it over a few days because I just don't get time anymore to sit down and grind these videos out. But I really love this one, and I hope you guys did too. Thanks for watching.